Welcome to the Mesonet Weather Report. I'm Wes Lee. Wednesday morning was the first sighting of rain the main part of the state had seen in about 3 weeks. It brought some much needed moisture to the eastern third of the state and a smaller portion in north central counties. If you were outside of these areas, then absolutely no rain for you. The Northwest and Panhandle areas are still living off the great rains that they got over a week ago. You can see this on this change of fractional water index at 10 inches over a week map. This map is for data on Tuesday before the rain that came on Wednesday. Green areas can be seen from Cherokee to Watonga and most areas westward. 10-inch fractional water index after this week's rain can be seen here. You can clearly see the infiltration from Wednesday morning's rains. The brownish red areas show where virtually no rain has fallen in about 3 weeks. Looking back a month, you can get an idea of how fast things can change. Here, the driest areas were in the Panhandle and most of the main state was in great shape. Exactly 1 year ago from Wednesday, after a fairly wet June, we saw less problem drought areas. With this incredible heat, it doesn't take long for shallow soil moisture to completely disappear. Now here's Gary discussing the latest drought map.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Well, we might as well get straight to the heart of the matter. We have flash drought building once again across the state of Oklahoma. We've seen this the last couple of summers where we see an abrupt end of precipitation and a rapid onset of summer heat. And there you go, drought and heat go hand in hand, and that's what we're seeing right now. Let's get straight to the new drought monitor map. Well, we now have a larger area of that D1 moderate drought across west central and northwestern Oklahoma. We also had some improvements up there in the Panhandle where we had those 500 to 1,000 year rainfall events. But unfortunately, we leave it in one area and we increase it in another area. And we also see a large increase of abnormally dry conditions in the yellow from north central all the way through the border area with Arkansas across northern Oklahoma. So drought is on the increase until we see significant rainfall and until we see a cool down of below those triple digit temperatures. I'm afraid we're going to see this drought continue to strengthen and intensify as we go through the rest of June and July. Here you can see the consecutive days with less than a quarter-inch rainfall map from the Oklahoma Mesonet. We're up to about 3 weeks for much of the southeastern two-thirds of the state, and that's where the flash drought is building. We did see that relief across northwest Oklahoma. Some cases it was enough, in some cases it wasn't. But again, this is the flash drought situation in a nutshell. Also from the Mesonet, the percent of normal rainfall map for the last 30 days. Again, less than 25% of normal rainfall up there and around Kingfisher and Watonga and those areas, but a large area of less than 30% of normal, less than 40% of normal from southwest Oklahoma all the way up into northeastern Oklahoma. So again, flash drought building over the last 30 days. I'm afraid it's just going to get worse before it gets better. Finally, let's take a look at the Climate Prediction Center's temperature outlook for July 2nd through the 8th. And again, increased odds of above normal temperatures, especially across the eastern third of Oklahoma. So again, that's flash drought central right now. Unfortunately, when we see these temperatures up, we see the drought increase. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.